I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Fire department regulations, notice of proper exits.
Through the chair, we have exits located right here. Just go out and follow the exit signs. If those are blocked, we can go in through this door here and follow the exit signs.
Thank you. C, approval of minutes, organizational meeting minutes, August 4th, 2025.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Mary?
Yes, I just wanna, I was not here and I am present on the minutes.
We will get that corrected.
Thank you.
Any other changes, corrections? No. Okay. All those in favor to accept as corrected?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Regular meeting minutes, August 4th, 2025.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Approval of warrants. They are going around. I did see them, and there are some in there from last meeting that we need to get signed. So make sure you go where that sticky note is so we can get those bills paid. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. E, budget review, year-to-date expenditure report through August 2025.
Through the chair attaches the expenditure report showing expenses and encumbrances through August 27, 2025. And we have our school business manager, Cindy Schofield, here if there are any questions.
Are there any questions for Cindy? Okay. Moving on then, correspondence, I have none listed. Any? Okay. Student Advisory Committee, I see that we're looking for a new rep now that the school year has started.
We'll have one for the next meeting.
Excellent. No old business tonight. Citizen participation, nothing. Okay, welcome. Moving right on to new business. A, acceptance of donation.
Through the chair, the vocational director received notice that PB Heat LLC would like to donate one Peerless Series MIE-04 boiler and one Peerless Purifier model PF200 boiler in good condition, previously used to benefit the students in the HVAC and the CTI Institute at night. The superintendent director, vocational director, and business manager recommend the school committee vote to accept the donation of one Peerless Series MIE-04 boiler and one Peerless Purifier model PF200 boiler in good previously used condition.
So moved. Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. B, approval of student handbook revisions to sections 4.d cafeteria and 4.f cell phone and electronics.
Through the chair, attached is a memo from our school nutrition, Karen Lee Hickey, regarding the student handbook policy on cafeteria, as well as a cell phone and electronics policy from our assistant principals. The superintendent director, dean of students, and the policy subcommittee recommend the school committee vote to approve the proposed student handbook revisions for 2025-2026 school year as amended. The school nutrition stays as submitted, and the cell phone is amended to include, under recommended revisions, third offense, students will have their cell phone confiscated by administration, parents will be notified by administration, and will need to pick up the cell phone from school, and the student will be given a Saturday detention. Further amended, on the last line, if a student reports that they did not bring a phone to school, but is later found with a phone or electronic device on their person, said student jumps to the third offense automatically.
Okay.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. C, approval to add policy on religious exemptions from curriculum to 2025-2026 student handbook.
Through the chair, attached, please find the recommended language to add policy regarding religious exemption from curriculum areas to the 25-26 student handbook. The superintendent director, deans, assistant principals, and the policy subcommittee recommend the school committee vote to approve the addition of a policy on religious exemptions from the curriculum as presented.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Being none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. D, house project updates.
Through the chair, CDT director, Ms. Pam Strickland-Vicious can bring us up to date on the house bill.
Sure. Through the chair, FY26 of this year's house project, carpentry is out there. They're going to start on the basement walls. They were out there today, bringing equipment out back and forth. So we're good to go there. Foundation was poured early August, I want to say it was. Good to go. Porta potties on site. That's exciting. In terms of this past year's house project, homeowner didn't get as much painted as we had hoped. We don't think that's going to stall us. Still some finished work to do on the front and rear decks, some trim work to do. Cabinets are ready to be hung, but again, we're just waiting on some paint. Some finished plumbing in terms of toilet installation, some faucets, electrical. Most of the electrical's done. Really, the only thing was to run an electrical line to connect the heat pump system, and just some minor work throughout the house. So that's more of a filler job right now. Everyone's busy and back in action.
Excellent. Any questions regarding the house projects? Okay. We jumped through that pretty quick, so we'll move on to C, information and proposals, which is C1, report from the superintendent director.
Through the chair, I submitted a written report. We're prepared to answer any questions on that. Just the quick highlights are we had a great opening to the school year. Our freshman orientation saw a 95% attendance rate on that one day to come in and get a jump start on the year. Some fun games, distributing all their Yonder pouches, their Chromebooks, and giving them their logins and going through that. Provided a breakdown of where those students came from in our towns, whether it was an increase or a decrease or held the same. We did have some upperclassmen transfers in coming from previously. The sophomores are taking seats in available shops, and the juniors and seniors have transferred from a district that they were enrolled in a food program, and they've moved into our district on that. New teacher orientation went well. I give a list of all the new employees that we have, a mix of staff and instructors. We recognize on opening day over 370 years of service. So I wrote that down, milestones, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and 25 years. A highlight that I want to call out during one of those first 2 days, the first day, is the presentation of Bay Path's core values. A lot of work went into designing a set of core values for the school. We sent out a survey to all our stakeholders, students and staff. They gave us the input. The administrative team whittled it down, and it's a really nice mnemonic. It's OSHA B. So O is for own it. S is for strive for excellence. H is for have an attitude for gratitude. A is act with integrity, and lastly, be kind for B. We talked about that. We talked about the importance that it's not just words. It will be values to live by through the year, and each month we'll be celebrating and talking about each one of those individually over the course of this year on it. So a lot of work on that. So big kudos to everybody for making it such a good start to the year as well.
Thank you. With that, we're gonna move on to subcommittee reports. Audit subcommittee hasn't met yet. Budget subcommittee, I know Tim's not here, but nothing to report there, I would imagine. Building and grounds, nothing at this point. Negotiation subcommittee, Tyler, wanna give a quick update, just anything that we've got going on coming into the new school year?
We have a scheduled date for a mediation on the tariffs for September 23rd.
Okay.
And we have agreement on the integrated Unit M, which will be signed by the chair tonight and and signed by unit M members tomorrow.
Okay. Policy Subcommittee, this year, tonight we elected Pete chair again. Pete, I know we just did some of your bidding tonight, but
Right, the subcommittee had met earlier prior to this meeting. As Mr. Brenner had mentioned that the approval of section 4.D and section 4.F, the cafeteria and cell phone and electronics was voted and approved. The subcommittee is still going to review some of the overall policies that we have been going over for the last almost 12 months. And then it will be presented to the full school committee sometime, hopefully in October. That's our goal, to have that looked at and approved.
we're actually gonna, I was just talking to Kyle about it, what we're gonna do is everyone should be seeing an email with that, with all the red line documents as the board, as the policy committee's been hard at work for well over a year. They're ready to pass it on to us. There will be, I believe, 3 policies that will not be included for review currently, just due to changes in state legislation and other items that we're just, still need to be combed through. Reply, once you've reviewed that, with your questions, because we're gonna try and get that on next month's agenda to get that adopted and finally end all that work for that policy subcommittee. So,
Excuse me, was that already given to us? I think we have a red line copy.
you have the red line copy, yep.
Okay.
So what they did tonight was they went back through it, just to, didn't even have to, but they're gonna look at that again one more time and we'll make sure we have all the correct documents.
Okay.
So through the chair, just don't worry about Title IX, medication for students, or admissions, yes,
Thank
you.
yes, admissions. As soon as those are redlined, I'll send those out to everybody.
Again, he'll reply back, Kyle will reply back to all to answer some of the questions that come in, just to make it a little bit quicker on the review for us, so that next month when we have it in front of us, we should be able to hopefully get that approved and passed through. Okay,
Through the chair, how long are we looking at for the admissions policy, do you think? Estimate, a couple months, 1 month?
No, it has to be in place for this year's admission, so technically it has to be in place for October. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks to have that finalized, presented to you all, and then, talk about it in October and hopefully accept it.
Should we get together as a policy committee when that is drafted?
Absolutely, I think that, yeah. So as soon as I have a good draft, I'll reach out to Peter to schedule a meeting that we can come together, look at that as a subcommittee, and then present it. And hopefully by that time, I'll have some feedback on the Title IX abuse, molestation, and medication from our school nurse on that. So that meeting, subcommittee would be able to review all 3 of those to present to school committee.
so there's a chance that we could wrap it all up next month if everything went
I know
well.
it's aggressive, but I think that would be the best.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
Alright. Perfect. Thanks, Pete.
Okay, thank you.
F, warrant subcommittee, so again, warrants are going around, they are available to sign in between meetings, so if you are available, I know there are members on the board that do make a chance up here to sign so we can pay the bills between, but just see if you can call ahead and someone is available to get you in there. Future business, we have a meeting in this room, Monday, October 6th, 7 p.m. Reach out to Leah, Kyle, or myself if you need to discuss or get something put on the agenda. And with that, we will do remarks from the superintendent director.
Through the chair, just a couple of remarks. A CTI update. CTI is a Career Tech Initiative, or we call it Career Tech Institute. On Wednesday, August 27th, the last of 115 interviews held over 22 days were completed. We have selected 81 students officially into this fall's 7 CTI programs. So I want to commend everybody who took part in that and getting that up and running. As you know, we just received just shy of $1.4 million to run round 10. So huge kudos to that. We talked about the student representative, we're selecting that. Our student advisory to the superintendent and principal will resume this month, and we'll have the first meeting prior to the next school committee meeting on that, and we'll publish those dates. If any school committee member wants to, or has the availability to attend, you're welcome to attend those meetings with the students. September 18th, we'll hold our college fair in the gym from 6 to 8 p.m. At this time, we have 45 colleges and universities signed up to attend. That's always a good time. And I just want to call out, on Saturday, September 20th, Lamoureux Ford is holding its 6th annual Antique and Muscle Car Show from 8 to 1. So if you have a car you want to enter, you can. And the vehicle entry fees that is collected will be donated to the Bay Path Ed Foundation.
All set?
That's it.
Wow. Okay, comments, questions from the committee? Bob?
Just welcome back again. And it's a great summer and looking forward to a nice new year here, so.
Excellent.
No comments.
Excellent. Don?
Couple of quick things. During your freshman orientation, you gave out the Yonder pouches and the Chromebooks. How did that go last June, collecting the Yonder pouches? And were the Chromebooks collected, or do they stay with the kids until they graduate? Or how does that work?
And I defer to the principal on how it went on that. And
Yonder pouches, through the chair, Yonder pouches were collected. It was quite a task in the last couple of days of school. Obviously, the seniors were first, and the Chromebooks did stay with the students throughout the summer. That way, we did not have to worry about it. We just had to collect the seniors, obviously, because the senior class would have been reallocated out to the freshman class.
So as far as the Yonder pouches, were there, give me an approximate number, because they were expensive.
Yeah, we got them all back.
We got them all back?
We did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Sure
good.
did. We chased them down in the end.
Very good.
But yeah, we're very happy with the number we got back. They're in decent shape.
Okay. And last thing, on the new hires, I saw you have a carpentry cabinet teacher hired. Is there a reason why they're dual certified, or are they dual certified, or?
dual certification because we're just forecasting what the state is doing in terms of cabinetry and not updating the frameworks for cabinetry. So they will be eventually phasing out cabinetry. So staying ahead of that, having someone who is dual certified will be ahead of the curve.
This person is?
This person will be certified in both, right, Jim?
Correct, yeah, so we're focusing on, through the chair, focusing on carpentry licensure because it has an extra construction supervisor license.
Right. Focusing
on that first is the primary.
Okay. So do you foresee a timetable for that? You're saying you're...
We're monitoring it, so this is stage one with it. We'll monitor it and I'll update if we're getting closer to, an actual, like we did with B on that, so. But yeah, we're looking to, initial thoughts are there's a place for finish work, which is cabinetry and, carpentry, so how do we build that together and share the space and, make it one robust.
Many schools do combine the two.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Pete?
Want to wish everyone the best of luck this coming school year, both faculty, students, and athletics teams. So, best of luck to everyone.
Excellent. Al?
Well, it's very, very, very thankful to see that everybody's returned from a safe summer and looking forward to this next school year.
Okay, thank you. George?
Just welcome back to staff and students, and to piggyback on what Pete said, I hope everyone gets a great academic start and our sports teams do wonderfully and everyone stays safe and have a great school year.
Katie?
Ditto.
Anne Marie? No ditto to the ditto? No? I just figured I'd throw it out there. Don?
I'll set that here.
All right, Mary?
Just welcome back, and I just wanna thank the policy subcommittee, what a job you guys are doing, so. Wow.
Where do you see the red lines?
We're going to retire.
I would just like to commend Mr. Packard for his video updates infectious enthusiasm, I think I would use as words to characterize those, and the little musical updates along with them. Thank you for those, and keep them coming.
Okay, Chris. Okay, Dave?
Just a quick one, I really like the Bay Path core values. I think that's, always needed for every organization. So my question is, was there any thought about posting those in the classrooms?
So, yeah,
Those are gonna be posted?
I'll share, we'll email this to you, so you have a copy of it. I didn't make it, we finalized what it is. So our plan is to put up posters as well as, each month, or 2 months, because there's 5 throughout the year.
Rotate 'em.
So, yep, rotate and have presentations or announcements in the morning on that.
Right, right.
But yeah, really embed it and have it posted all around.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, that's it, welcome back.
Okay, thank you. Real quick, thank you for electing me chair again. I couldn't be here last month. I'm sure there's a long list of takers, but other than that, looking forward to this year. Welcome to the new members. Sorry I wasn't here last month to, welcome you, but again, as you see, this is the nice way to get all this business done, nice and quick. 7:22. Yeah, with that, entertain a motion to adjourn. I don't wanna break it. So moved. All right, any discussion? Being none, call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, see you in October.